Hello everybody, this is Bookie for Good Eve. So, like I said in my preview, the other day I was reaching out and just catching up with an old friend, Emeka, and he shared with me that he had made a significant amount of money on cryptocurrency. Now, first disclaimer, I am not a financial expert. This is not legally binding financial advice. I'm merely sharing my own view about different investments that exist. I have not been asked to talk about cryptocurrencies or talk about Dogecoin or talk about any one of these cryptocurrencies. However, I have found that I am interested in them recently, and I just want to maybe educate myself a little bit more to know, am I actually missing out on a good thing, or have my previous standing investment principles, do they still apply? So today, what you can expect is to find out what exactly is Dogecoin, why is it so popular, and what's the background, what's the history, and should it be something that perhaps you should do more homework on and decide if it's something that you should consider adding to your asset portfolio. So back to my friend Emeka. That's not his real name, by the way. $2 million is a lot of money. So he shared with me, and we're very close. He showed me, opened up and showed me his wallet and showed me how much he paid. And he's made about $2 million from Dogecoin. And I think he invested something really insignificant. I don't even think it was up to $2,000. And I was shocked. How? That's scandalous. Well, in the last 1 year, Dogecoin has appreciated over 9,000%. Yes, let that sink in. 9,000%. So, whoa, sounds like a dream come true. But is it? But let me not get ahead of myself. In this video, I'm going to share with you, like I said, what is Dogecoin? Should it be something you should consider? And ultimately, will Dogecoin get to $1? Now, currently, I'll tell you this straight out the gate. The first thing you need to do is subscribe to my videos. Hit the like button, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Whatever it's worth, it's an entertaining way to get some information. But back to Dogecoin. So the first thing you need to know about Dogecoin was it was founded by two individuals. Let me check their names. Bill Marcus and Jackson Palmer. And I believe Jackson Palmer worked for IBM. So they started Dogecoin as a joke. Yes, they thought that, there were so many cryptocurrencies coming up. And they thought, yes, as tech people, I'm sure they thought, I don't know them, but they thought, virtual money, boundaryless money is going to be the future. As more transactions appear on the internet, there'll need to be a way to make payment. But let's be honest, Dogecoin started as a joke. It was a meme cryptocurrency designed to mock all those cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, like Etherium, like Litecoin, that took themselves way too seriously. And so from the outset, the designers of the coin made it fun, made it accessible, made it engaging. It became part of pop culture. They would do certain publicity stunts just to get its buyers or its owners in on the joke. In fact, initially, Marcus and Palmer sold out in one of the high rallies a couple of years ago. They didn't even have a stake. I think they do now, but I can neither confirm nor deny that that is the truth. So, why is Bitcoin surging in popularity? So currently, Dogecoin is probably trading at about 5.5 cents as at today. Maybe a year from now, it might be a bit more. Disclaimer notice. So why is Bitcoin surging in popularity? Back to the notes. Well, one of it is that because it's a joke, who doesn't love a good joke? Who can't connect with the humor of we're buying money about dogs? And let's be honest, dog people versus cat people, but lots of people love their pets and love their dogs. So how more humorous than a joke that everyone can understand? Cute, snuggly little Shiba Inu dog. So that was the first part of the joke. I think also in the way they designed Dogecoin, the designers made it easy and fun and accessible and childlike and light. And so for people who are trying to even understand this serious, grave, heavy weightiness of this cryptocurrency thing, Dogecoin was a really accessible way for them to learn. And what do I mean by access? Well, first of all, the price was initially a minutia, like a percentage of 1 cent. So if you wanted to buy $5 worth, you could get literally thousands of Dogecoins, which feels nice, which makes it easy. So even kids, young people could get involved in it. I think beyond that, the way it's set up, it now allows you to, as a beginner, you get to play around with it without having to risk too much, or at least you did. So you buy yourself 1,000 Dogecoins, it costs you almost nothing. At the time, you get to figure out, let me try different wallets with my Dogecoin. It was almost like meme, play money. Let me try and see if I can give a micro tip. Let me see if I can use it for different things. And I think the fact that it seemed at that time, and still to a large degree, it's about 5 cents and a half cents a piece. If you want to buy 100 pieces, that's $5. If you want to buy 1,000 pieces, it's $50. It's still relatively small amounts of money in which you can do quite a bit. So it really very quickly stood out from other cryptocurrencies as being a cryptocurrency of the people. Now there are over 20, 30, 100 different, every day a new cryptocurrency is launched. But its popularity has continued to surge just because I think also of its lighthearted nature. The founders have also keyed into that lighthearted nature. So for instance, they sponsored the Jamaican bobsled team. And that's a reference to the 90s, probably when the founders grew up, and people who've watched the movie Cool Runnings will be able to connect with that, which is fun. And at every point they donated some of their coins to the relief effort in Kenya. So they really kept themselves in the media having a good time, a social time with this coin. And just like Instagram and Facebook and social networks and the rise, I think a lot of younger people can really connect with this currency because it speaks to them in a lighthearted way, gaming that they can identify. It doesn't feel so nefarious. Another thing I would say is the Elon Musk factor. Every time he puts a picture of a Shiba Inu or tweets about this currency, it goes boom, sky high. And it gets people really, really excited. And it seems like he's part of the joke too. So he's kind of keying into it. And for people who want to feel like, the richest man, as at this time, in the world is looking at this currency and keeps, kind of tapping it and nodding on it. For them, it's really, really an exciting thing to be a part of. So as a result of all these factors coming together, the currency has gotten a lot of press. If you think of 5 cryptocurrencies, you think of Bitcoin, you think of maybe Ethereum, you think of Dogecoin. It's going to be one of the 2 that you think of just because it's gotten a lot of press. And so this has also contributed to its surge in popularity. Just think, if you go into a cryptocurrency supermarket today, for instance, and you're thinking, well, which one should I buy? Bitcoin is way too expensive. Which other cryptocurrency am I familiar with? You're going to think, I've heard of Dogecoin before. All right, let me try. How much is that? 5 cents. Okay, I'll have a bit of that. So all those factors have kind of keyed into the popularity of Dogecoin. Now, the bigger question we need to get to, what are the fundamentals around this coin? Will it be around 10 years from now, 15 years from now? The truth of that answer is, I don't know. The truth is, this is still an evolving space. Lots of it isn't clear, and it's highly volatile. It's also highly risky. So if you're going to put your money in any cryptocurrency, you need to be aware that there are lots of risks in this space as it develops and as it evolves. Now, does that mean 15 years from now we won't discover that cryptocurrency is the real currency of the world, and all the other fiat currencies from different governments are now subjugated. I can't say that. I don't have a crystal ball and I don't have magical powers. But what I can say is, for me, if I was going to look at playing around with cryptocurrency, what I would put in is only what I could afford to lose. And I like the idea of Dogecoin to do it for a little bit of fun. Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Dogecoin, whether it's any other cryptocurrency, for me at this time, I just do it for a little bit of fun and for laughs and to be able to tell a good story. As for my friend Emeka, well done. I'm expecting champagne from you, bro. Everyone, I wish you a good day. Stay safe and speak to you soon. Remember, I keep forgetting to say this. Please subscribe, please like my video, and please leave a comment. Always love to see your comments, and I do respond. Bye for now.